£738. £738 it cost to fix my car. And that was a new wet belt and a new oil and filter change. So let's break that down. So the wet belt kit is £208. The sump pan and plug was £122. The oil filter was £15 and 56p, and the oil was £10.31, and then it was £66.50 per hour labour, and it took them 3.5 hours. 738.25. To be fair, I googled it, and well, according to Google, it was going to cost over £1,000. So when she said 738, I was like, all right, fine. So that's where we are. Right, anyway, I need to go and take my bass guitars to Dave's Guitar Services in Shields. So that's where I'm going to drive to now. All right, let's go. Right then, so just leaving Car Tech, which is in this industrial estate off Middle Engine Lane. Now, oh, hang on. This is weird. I've been driving the missus's automatic for the last week, so I need to remember to change gears on this thing. Oh my god. So I've forgotten what this industrial estate's called, but it's just, as you'll see, it's just off Middle Engine Lane, opposite the Shiremoor House Farm. So I might see some clues in a minute. I know we're driving around sort of areas that I've covered quite a bit recently, so it might be a bit boring, but it's just to post, just so I'm uploading a video, because I know all I've been able to do is the snack reviews, which, to be fair, are getting some viewers from overseas. So a big hello to new subscribers who've tuned in on the back of the snack reviews. This is the sort of stuff that I do, mainly the driving videos. That's the main Braddazz Travels theme. But the snack reviews are working, so I'll keep them going as well. So yeah, I just wanted to update you to let you know I'm still alive. The car's working again. I'm back on the road, and hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things very soon. I'm a bit poorly at the minute though. Currently off work as I've pulled something in my neck or shoulder, and it's absolute agony. I'm topped up on painkillers. I mean, I probably really shouldn't be driving, but I did have to pick my car up, and my bass guitars need looking at, and I thought, well, it's difficult to get to the repair bloke's house when I'm working, so I thought it's an ideal opportunity. So yeah, right, we're on Middle Engine Lane here, and I'm turning right onto Norham Road North. It is. There we go. So it'll just be a brief video. I wanted to say, by the way, because I had another subscriber buy me a pint on the Buy Me a Coffee website. So just a massive shout out to Roddy, an old school pal of mine. We used to knock about with each other in sixth form. Had some mad times, especially New Year's Eve 1997. That was quite a memorable one. Round at Rod's house. I got quite drunk indeed, and at some point I was walking around naked on Backworth Golf Course. So yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't get up to those sort of antics nowadays. But yeah, cheers for your support, it's much appreciated, and no doubt at some point I'll see you again soon. Yeah, so always appreciate any support from you guys. And there's a link below if you're interested in helping to support the channel. It does sort of help fund things like car repairs, fuel, and keeping my car going so I can get out on the road, make me driving videos, and also helps fund snacks for the good old snack review. Right. Sorry, my camera's a bit wonky. Aye, so my missus drives an automatic car, so whenever I've needed to go out, I've used hers, and I think I prefer automatics. Just one less thing to do. Like changing gears and that, you don't have to use your left hand really, so it's always available to pick my nose or scratch my ear or whatever I want to do with it. I'm just kidding. So we're on Norham Road. We've got Tesco's on the right. I think this road features quite a bit in some of my older videos, because I used to live down Percy Main way. And I do my shopping at Tesco's, and I think there's loads of times I think recently I've done one where I just finished my shopping in Tesco's. I think it was about 2 videos ago. Finished my shopping in Tesco's, and then I drove around like West Allotment and stuff. So apologies for the duplicate area. I can smell the oil. I'm pleased to have my car back. It's a nightmare getting to and from work. I rely on the missus to come and get us. I had to rely on lifts last week for band practice. It's great to have people helping us, but obviously it's just much easier than just jump in my own car and get to where I need to go. Do you know what I'm going to do just for you guys? Just because this is going to be a really short video, I'm going to drive around Percy Main. Not that it's the biggest village, like, but it's just a little bit of excitement for you. No idea what I've done. I was at Rake Lane this morning, and like they gave us the once over, and all they said really was that I must have slept funny, because I can't think of anything I've done to speak of. So they said I must have just slept awkwardly, but it really hurts. Like, it sort of started off like a whiplash pain, but it's just worked its way down. It's under my shoulder blade as well, and it's just so uncomfortable. So I've got I was prescribed codeine this morning, so that'll probably send us a bit wobbly. So I'll have to have a couple of days just spazzing out on codeine. Just try and get the worst of it off. Right, here we go. This is Percy Main, and this is where I lived when I started doing my videos. In fact, if you want to know where I live specifically, if you go to my very first video, I start off on my drive. Obviously not thinking people could come and knock on my door after watching my videos, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I don't live there now, so you can go and knock on that door if you want. It's not mine, not my house. And having said that, actually, I'm sure somewhere in one of my videos is a comment. In fact, it'll be on that video. Somebody's commented saying, I live in your old house. This is, I'll show you where it was actually. We used to have rats in the loft as well. You could hear them scuttering up the walls, like, inside the walls. So just to the right here, 45 it was, number 45 Brunton Street. Didn't have that big fence up mine, that's new. Right, so these houses were put up I think in the 70s. They used to be, they used to have older houses, and there was like rows of streets, which was all knocked down and rebuilt. But we didn't live there for long because it was only a 3-bedroom house. And we had Harrison, and then we had the twins. But then we had an unexpected surprise, and the missus fell pregnant again. And the house was just too small, so I had to move. Plus the neighbours were horrible. I was fighting and shouting and having music on till the early hours of the morning. Right, I've just gone past an old derelict pub called the Railway. So if anyone's got any stories about that pub, drop a comment below, because that was derelict when I lived here, and it always like fascinated me. So if anyone has ever drank in there or whatever, just send us a comment. There we go. That's the Percy Main Council Estate. Now I'm going to go up this street here. It's like a totally different area, because if you think we've just driven around that estate, which is a bit rough around the edges. Oh, thank you, mate. Now this street, if memory serves me correctly, you would think is in like Monk Seaton or something. It's very like very well kept. Percy Crescent. It has like stained glass windows, like very grand. So it's like the posh end of Percy Main. There we go, Percy Crescent, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I better make my way to the guitar guy, because he'll be waiting for us. Get it here. So on the right there used to be some blocks of flats, and this road that we're on is relatively new, because on the left that was the main road into Percy Main, and then about 20 years ago they knocked the flats down, and then they built this road that we're on. You'll have to go on Google Maps and go in the history section, Google Earth, sorry, go into the history feature and have a look at Percy Main, and you'll see what I mean, how the roads have changed. Redburn pub, that featured in my first video, has recently been knocked down. And I think they're building a petrol station there, from what I've heard. We're now on Waterville Road, which is the through road of the Meadowell estate. Right, that's me done for today. So again, thanks for watching, and thanks for the patience while my car's been in getting repaired. repaired. Keep tuned in, keep watching me snack reviews, keep watching me driving videos. If you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do. Tell all your pals and that. Let's get 1,000 before Christmas. It's a tall order, I know it is, but it would be class to hit 1,000 subscribers. Get me videos monetized, that sort of thing. So yeah, all your support is very much appreciated, and hopefully see you soon. So in the meantime, as always, drive safely. Bye bye. Thanks for watching today. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do. You can click the link below to buy me a pint, and that helps towards the cost of fuel, travel expenses, etc., so I can keep on making these videos for you. Anyone that does buy me a pint will get a mention in the next video. So thank you very much again for your support. See you soon.